Hello Virgo, if you are new to my channel, The Wild Card, welcome. I'm Nelsa. I'm a psychosocial recovery coach who loves helping people reset their lives to get to where they need to get to a place of alignment. Now, this is your love reset, Virgo. So Virgo's love reset is from the last week of December 2025. So you can release anything, any blockages in your love or lack of love heading into 2026. Firstly, we're going to get a wild card, which we won't look at until later, and see how it helps position you or could show you a blockage or two. Now, let's get on with our reading. I use crystals that I program for your highest good. And this is the beautiful amethyst that I chose for you today. The amethyst is all about self-love and healing, self-care. But the amethyst also has a shady past. In the olden days, the Greeks and the Romans used to have these wild orgies. And we can imagine it. We've seen pictures. Some of us have even wanted to be there. But the orgies meant that the leaders of the nation were taking their nation to war while they were intoxicated. Wild women, wild food, wild sex, too much of everything in excess, and they were making poor decisions. So the people of those nations got together and put amethyst in their drinks to sober them up. And then they started making goblets out of amethyst. The reason I tell you that, Virgo, is that I'm also a psychosocial recovery coach, and I use the amethyst to sharpen your mind, to sober you up, to bring you clarity. So there we go. Let's see what's going on for Virgo in their love. Virgo has a cautious heart. You, Virgo, have been burnt, a bit wounded. Somebody's been careless with your heart. And this says, Virgo, have enough wisdom to get back up. So whatever has hurt you or slowed you down, or somebody feels crippled in love. You may have felt that somebody's wiped you out and it's hard to get back up again. But what you need to know, Virgo, is that was their problem. It's not your problem. Your part to play in this is to take care of yourself, your heart, your mind, and don't cause more trouble to yourself. Don't make yourself suffer more because of somebody's bad behavior. This is the cautious heart. So heading into 2026, you're going to have to work on healing that heart. You can always be a little bit cautious, but Virgo, you want to be brave. You need to have a brave heart. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know about letting go of this hurt and cautiousness? I've been around distrustful people. Oh, Virgo. The main problem here is that you haven't been able to trust yourself anymore. That's easy to fix because you live with yourself. You're the one who's going to be able to say, I've got you back now, and not rely on anyone else. This is an inside job. Yes. The star comes to show us that you haven't been sure of what you really want. And that's what happened to you before. You got into a relationship and you didn't really think about what you really wanted. So you lost yourself along the way. You positioned yourself so that you gave all to that person and all to the relationship, and there was nothing left for you. Sound familiar? The star says, Virgo, it's time to decide what you want. What do you want out of a relationship? Oftentimes that's feelings. What do you want to feel? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel treasured? Do you want to feel stable? Do you want to feel in control? And when I say in control, that's in control of yourself and your part of the relationship, because I think you've given a lot of your control away. That's okay. This is good because you can get it back again. What does Virgo need to know? So the King of Cups have just come out, and this is all about stability. Remember, I said to you, you didn't feel stable. You haven't felt stable for a while. That hasn't been because of somebody else. It's been because of yourself. And that's not to be judgmental and it's not to be harsh, but the King of Cups says it's time for you to be emotionally stable. The next card that came out was the Seven of Wands. This is my be at peace, namaste position. She's a perseverer. But what you need to persevere with is your own recovery, your own decision making on what do I want? Why was I so badly hurt? And why haven't I recovered? I think you haven't recovered because, I'm going to get clarity on it, I think you haven't recovered because you've hung on to things, and when you've talked about it, I just said you've hung on to things. The clarifier is keeping on looking at what's happened and living in regret and not being able to move on, which is exactly what I was just saying. So you need to take time out to recover, get rid of those regrets, so you have cool, really cool, beautiful, moving energy as you go into your next relationship, because there will be another relationship for you, Virgo, but your first relationship needs to be with yourself. Remember, I said we are sobering up our minds. And to have a sober mind means to be able to see clearly, see yourself clearly, to see other people clearly, to see what happened and why you now have this position now. The Fool came out to say, when you've done that work, this is a blank slate now. You get to write on your own heart, on your own mind, on your emotions, what you want. And look, this girl, Fool, is holding an amethyst, exactly the same. So there's a confirmation there that you need clarity, you need a sober mind, sober thinking. The Fool is ready for a new adventure. Don't stay in this stagnant energy, in this downhearted energy, in this negativity, because you could actually manifest another partner, but it's not going to be the partner you want. You're going to have to say goodbye to this partner because you haven't done the work of clearing out all that cautiousness. What else does Virgo need to know? Learn from the past and move quickly. Take action. Take action into what you want. Do you know why, Virgo? Because somebody new is coming along. This isn't just somebody new. This is something beautiful for you. And I'm going to see, Virgo, what that something is going to look like. Who that person is going to be. Surrender to your journey. Release control. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. We're going to get one more of those adventurous cards for you on your adventure. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Let that energy flow. Learn to love yourself. Learn to know that if you keep on living in the regret, that's all you're going to get. More and more and more regret. Where is our wild card? Experience rebirth. Everything goes together for you. Experience rebirth. Before we can have rebirth, there has to be something that dies. The caution within you, the distrust within you, that's what has to die, so you can make room for the new. This is very exciting, Virgo. Make room for the new. You deserve it. No more staying in that stagnancy. Let me know in the comments what's going on for you. I'm excited.